The Leader of the Third Party.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today at the AAMDC Ministerial Forum, I heard a few interesting answers that I think Albertans will want to know more about. Let's talk about paying back borrowed money. Today, the Minister of Transportation said, and I thank him for that, that borrowed money must be repaid. Well, I could not agree more. To the Premier, with an upcoming $10.4 billion deficit and no balanced budget on the government schedule, other than selling pot in liquor stores, as the Finance Minister suggested, when and how does your NDP government plan to pay back all the money that you are going to borrow on the backs of Alberta?
Thank you, Honourable Member.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. There is no question that the fiscal challenges that we find ourselves in are huge right now. We've lost roughly $8 billion of revenue. So there's different choices that we can make, and indeed this was something that the people of Alberta were asked to weigh in on last May, and they did weigh in. And they said they did not want dramatic slashing and burning in order to balance the budget over the interests of long-term recovery or community supports which support all of Albertans. And so we chose to follow that line, and that's what we will continue to do, Mr. Speaker.
That's billions bothered and no plan. The Minister of Municipal Affairs, in front of hundreds of municipal leaders today, announced that the Big Cities Charter is, quote, only a pilot project. I can't help but wonder if the mayors of Edmonton and Calgary have been told that. If they have been told that their Big City Charter is only a pilot project, I wonder how long are they expecting the pilot to last and under what conditions? And if the minister has not told them, will the minister now do so, or is it time to reconsider this morning's remarks?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. Absolutely, we're going to develop substantial regulations, and we are tremendously committed to the City Charter process to build a new, enhanced relationship with Alberta's two largest cities. Our largest cities have both unique challenges and unique capacities that we look to deal with and address and harness as we move forward in terms of those discussions. We're having amazing conversations with the leadership of those two cities from right across the government, and we look forward to having very substantial things to bring forward that will make Alberta—
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Well, after laying this morning's egg, I'm sure—
I heard, a moment, please, sir. I heard someone whistling in the House just now. I'm not sure where that came from. Would you please desist from it in the future? Second supplement.
Thank you. After laying this morning's egg, I'm sure the conversations will be very interesting. Mr. Speaker, the Housing and Seniors Minister, when asked about affordable housing, spoke not of funding, but rather of changes to the Municipal Government Act. I could not help but wonder, and will now ask them if the minister was hinting broadly to the introduction of inclusionary zoning, or if not, what mechanism in the MGA will the government use to encourage affordable housing across Alberta, and how will it work?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The process of developing the MGA, as the member knows, involved extensive communication and consultation from right across the whole entire province. And Mr. Speaker, there were many, many individuals who brought forward concerns that affordable housing could possibly be addressed through that. Mr. Speaker, there were a variety of concerns that came from a number of stakeholders, and we will find the right balance moving forward between all of them to support Albertans and move forward with the best options for sustainable province and municipalities.